The Bengals are moving on to play the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round. Join me in this video as I discuss the game between Cincinnati and Baltimore, the playoff game that happened in Wildcard weekend. Let's get to it. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm your host Luca, and before we get this video started, please, like I always say, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also hit that thumbs up, that like button, and share this video with everyone. Thank you so much for the support, and let's get started. So the game ended between, in Wildcard weekend, the game ended between Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati Bengals, with Cincinnati coming out as the victor. Now the game was a really good game. Cincinnati beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-17, but all throughout the game, I mean, the Ravens had a chance to win that game so many times. Cincinnati came out hot at first. They played very well, and it looked like they were gonna blow out the Ravens, but the Ravens stuck in there, and they had a couple opportunities to score. They tied the game up, and going into the fourth quarter, the game was tied 17-17. And late into the early in the fourth quarter, with 11 minutes left, the Ravens had an opportunity to actually score. They were at the goal line with third down and goal, and Tyler Huntley, their quarterback, tried to do a quarterback sneak, and he jumped over, tried to extend the ball over to the goal line. But unfortunately, a Cincinnati defender hit the ball, and and Huntley fumbled it, and it landed in the hand of Hubbard, number 94, a defensive end for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that big guy took the ball and ran it 90-some yards back to the other way, and they scored, and that was it. It was 24-17. The Ravens had a lot of opportunities in trying to tie the game, but they just came up short. So congratulations to the Ravens for making the playoffs and actually just playing without their superstar quarterback, Lamar Jackson, who was hurt and did not make the trip with them even to Cincinnati to be on the sideline. So the Ravens were undermanned, and they did their thing, and they were within striking distance in trying to win that game. But unfortunately, it did not work for them, and Joe Burrow and the Bengals advanced to play the Buffalo Bills. So the divisional round, it's going to be, the AFC is already figured out because all the AFC playoff games have been played. The NFC, still not known yet how the playoff division round schedule is going to look like, because tomorrow, I'm recording this video Sunday night, just right after the Bengals game. Tomorrow night, it will be the Dallas Cowboys and the Buccaneers. And after that game, the NFC divisional round will be figured out. But the AFC, all the AFC team played their playoff games. So now we know which division, what the schedule is for the divisional round. So the Jacksonville Jaguars will travel up to Arrowhead, and they will face the Kansas City Chiefs for that divisional round. And then we'll have an epic battle, a battle of two behemoths, a battle of two monsters, a battle between two young gun quarterbacks, between Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, as the Cincinnati Bengals travel to Orchard Park, Buffalo, New York, as they face on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. That game, it's going to be, I don't know. I am looking forward to that game, and I think that game is probably going to be the best game of the divisional round. I mean, it's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait. Now, the way the Bengals played tonight against the Ravens, man, it did not look good. It was not a solid game. But then again, you know, they're divisional rivals. They play each other. They already played each other twice, and in those two games, the games were close. And for some odd reason, Joe Burrow does not perform very well when it comes to that Baltimore Ravens defense. And you know, John Harbaugh, it's gonna go and coach his boys, even though they're undermanned, even though Lamar Jackson was not there. You know that Harbaugh was gonna make sure that his boys were ready. And Huntley came in. He wasn't 100%. He had a shoulder injury, but he still came in. He played very well. He made a couple mistakes, but you know, it was his first time in the playoffs. But all in all, they played very well. So the Bengals did not really wow me in this game. They did what they needed. They took the opportunities that was given to them, and they did not blunder them. So they move forward, and now they're going to play the Buffalo Bills. Now, the game against the Buffalo Bills, man, I don't know how that's going to be. Like I said in my other video, Buffalo didn't play that well either against the Dolphins. I mean, they were making some mistakes, and the Bengals didn't play that well either against the Ravens. So these two teams that coming into the season were heavy favorites to make it to the Super Bowl, especially Buffalo. Buffalo was the preseason favorite to make it to the Super Bowl. They didn't play that well. So what's going to happen next week? I don't know. One of these teams is going to win. Somebody's going to have to win. Don't know which one it is. It's too close right now. I cannot give you a prediction at the moment. I don't know what's going on. The Bengals did have some players being banged up in this game against the Ravens. Some of their O-line people were missing. So I don't know. I'm going to have to wait until probably Thursday to see exactly what's going on with the injury before I give you guys my picks on who I think is going to win. But I think either way, it's going to be an epic battle. It's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait till the divisional round. So guys, that's my quick video giving you guys thoughts about the game between the Bengals and the Ravens. Like I said, not much to be said. You know, these were two divisional opponents. They played each other twice already, so they're very familiar with each other. The game was, as expected, it was close. Came down to the wire. Huntley had an opportunity to throw a Hail Mary, not a Hail Mary, but a pass down into the end zone because they were in the 20, 30-yard line, pretty close. So he had an opportunity to throw the ball into the end zone. It was tipped by Cincinnati players and almost landed in the hand of one of the receivers for the Baltimore Ravens. And that was the last minute throw. It was only like 3-4 seconds left in the game. So if he had caught that, who knows, maybe there would have been overtime and the outcome would have been different. But unfortunately, that did not happen. The ball hit his hand. He didn't catch it, and the game was over. And Cincinnati moves on, and then Baltimore now has to move on into the offseason and try to figure out what's going on. What are they going to do with Lamar Jackson? I made a video about Lamar Jackson. I'll put the link down below, and I gave my thoughts on what he should do this offseason, because I think he deserves a contract. But then again, the Ravens have to decide exactly what to do, if they want to move forward, if they want to franchise tag him, if they want to give him a contract. That's something they're going to have to figure out. And, the offseason for them has begun. So anyway, guys, congratulations again to the Bengals for moving on to the divisional round. They have a huge opponent against the Bills coming up next week. Don't know who's going to win, but either way, it's going to be a fantastic game. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Give you guys my picks, actually, probably Friday or Thursday before the game happens. And I'll let you know who I think is going to win. But anyway, guys, Wildcard weekend was amazing. It was fantastic. One more game left between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buccaneers. That's going to be tomorrow night. I'm ready for that game. And after that game, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of the NFC and the AFC divisional round and give you guys who I think is going to win. So stay tuned. Hit that notification bell. I make videos. I make them about 3 to 4 times, sometimes even 6 times a week. I release videos. So hit that notification bell so you get alerted. Also hit that subscribe bell and the subscribe button, and also hit that thumbs up and share this video with everyone. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.